Good day to all. Unfortunately, my Mainz matchup that I played in Germany, the friendly, it didn't record correctly, and my voice wasn't picked up. And yeah, so pretty much right now, if you're watching it, I'm pretty much going through my squad and checking out what I should play. I'm just looking through defenders at the moment. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Looking through defenders, who I should play. Nothing much else besides that. Looking at left back right now. Target was injured earlier, so he couldn't really play. Well, now obviously he can play, but he's not very good. He's only a 3-star, but he's done decent or fairly well last season. So I would give him a, a decent. I would say he's a decent player. He'd probably be a good player once he reaches his full potential. I mean, for us anyway, he'd be a good player. I mean, if you move up to like a higher tier team, maybe like a team that's trying to go for first place, yeah, Target is nowhere near that level, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully we can get this going. Yeah, so then I'm changing up some of the formations, some of the people as well. Yeah, I'm trying to get as many players fit as possible because the season's going to start soon. But besides that, it's been pretty decent lately anyway. So far, friendlies have been productive, goal scoring, that's what I want to see, and yeah, so I'm just checking out the bench. Leali, Yoshida, Reed, Naughton, Gardos, Isgro, Mayuka, Kane, Davis, Sinclair, Zivkovic, and Josh Sims. And then injured is James Ward-Prowse, and Will Keane is not playing. Yeah, that free transfer is decent. I think I should probably like transfer him like this season. So, what are we going? Oh, they're going to the 4-4-1-1. Yeah, I'm just changing Gallagher's role back to his favorite role as a target man. Surprisingly, target men aren't as bad as I expected as long as they do their job. Then again, I could see how they're bad if they don't do their job, because their job is essentially to be like the main guy who receives the ball, whether to finish it or to pass it off to someone else to finish it. Of course, if you don't have that type of great player, it's going to be bad. Right here, I'm just checking through the opposition instructions. I should be finished soon. Alright, yeah, I'm going to just give my team a quick pep talk and say, I forgot what I said. I said to play without pressure. And they did fairly well without pressure. And then Mainz started out with the ball. I'm pretty sure it's wrong. Or not wrong, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. So far, Forrester picks it up, and hopefully we can build up some decent play, yeah? Montalone. I think that was Montalone. Somebody. Klein sends it into Gallagher. Cross, a great cross. I think Klein might have a pretty good season. Hard to say, because finally we have some reliable striking power with Gallagher, Kane, Zivkovic. Those three guys could be devastating. I don't know. They could be devastating. I can't say for sure if they're devastating. I mean, I'm not a prophet or some fortune teller, so I don't really know about that. Hopefully, the season does well. But yeah, we're pretty much, we're doing our best here to attack the Mainz defense, and our defense holds up fairly well. And then we send one to Gallagher, then to Tadic. Tadic scores, and it's 2-0 in the 17th or 16th to 17th minute. Yeah, if you can see here, his shot was pretty bad. It just deflected off the goalkeeper and it went in. Initially, the shot was pretty poor. It was just straight at him. All right, here we go. Gallagher, long. Crosses it in and it gets kicked out, but Montalone, I think was that, recovers, and yeah, Tadic, he couldn't score that one. I don't think his finishing's that good, but he's a decent player, so I won't blame him. And then I give him a quick pep talk to get creative, because I want to see what they can do essentially. I know Southampton in general is a pretty creative team. I think it's just that the problem is actually executing on the goal scoring. Like, for the most part, we are pretty creative. Tadic and all them, they have pretty good vision. And what's going on? Oh, a penalty, yeah. They concede a penalty, and I believe Tadic takes it, yeah? Yeah, Tadic is going to take the penalty. He scores it, but the goalkeeper did correctly guess where he was going to aim at, so Tadic, it wasn't a clean penalty. I mean, it was just one that he got past the keeper. I mean, I'm not going to complain. Of course, a goal is a goal, and you take it. Alright, and then here's some decent build-up play. Long. I'm not sure how Long's going to have a decent season or not. Gallagher puts in a good header and scores. Long is kind of, I can't tell whether he's getting off his game or something, but he's like, he did have a pretty horrible season last season, and I did play him almost every game. Yeah, so our defense manages to hold down Mainz, and we managed to stop them. Alright, then we take the ball back. Yeah. Midfield is working it up, and then a good passing play. Look at that. Like, that's like amazing creativity right there. That's some fluid passing. That is what you want to see from your midfield. It separates out probably the good midfielders from the bad ones, and then Tadic slots one in. Yeah, it was Tadic. Now it's 5-0, and it's over. At least the first half is over anyway. So we did all right. I mean, of course it's a friendly. Then I think we're not really playing against one of the top tier German teams. We're playing against maybe like a mid tier or lower tier team. So not tier, but like lower level team in the Bundesliga. So I won't hold anything against them. But yeah, we're definitely firing on all cylinders for the most part. Yeah, decent play from the midfield once again. Yeah, I guess we're just kicking the ball around at the moment, and then I was debating whether I should take off Morrison, and I believe I do. I think I put in Davis, yeah? I don't remember. I believe I do. Let me check. I mean, I'm not going to check, I'm just going to wait. Yeah, I do put in Davis because I don't want Ravel Morrison to get injured. He's a decent potential guy, and I want to get him to realize his potential by the end of this season, so I don't really want him to get injured. That would be really bad for me. Alright, so fresh legs come on in, yeah. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Radisvich, I believe that's Klein. Long fails. You see, that's a problem with Long. His finishing is pretty poor. There's nothing too much to complain. I mean, it's poor, obviously. And yeah, I forgot who tried to shoot that, but it was a close shot. It hit the upright. Here we go. Oh, and then I give my team another pep talk to get creative. Tadic, good pass, decent passing anyway. We're pretty much on the mark at that point. Tadic, Gallagher, Radisvich. He actually had a pretty good shot there. It's just straight at the keeper though. I mean, I can't really complain about that. He did a decent job until he tried to shoot it, but all is good. And then I start debating who I should sub in, sub out to get fitness. Yeah, goalkeeper wise, they're more or less equal at around the mid 80s. Nothing besides that, I think. Nothing too much. Nothing too critical or not critical about it. Yeah, so I put in Sinclair for the pace. Hopefully he made the difference, or makes a difference. Mats sends in the corner but fails. Mats again. He passes it around, which isn't a half bad idea. You don't want to spread the defense. Klein crosses one in, and I believe, yeah, there's a weird freeze that happened, but yeah, Gallagher did slot in his goal for a hat trick, and yeah, 7-0 or 6-0, my bad, 6-0, and yeah, we were pretty much on the roll. Nothing too much. I mean, nothing more descriptive. Besides, we were on a roll, and then Mats picks up a yellow, unfortunately. And then I believe I debate on who I should take off on the defense to rest and put in new players. Yeah, Yoshida goes in for Montalone. What else happens? What else? Come on. I did quicken up the pace a bit of the video just to get through it a little quick. It was a bit long. I mean, it was a fun game. We were slotting in a lot of goal scoring, and our defense managed to hold. It wasn't too like dull or anything. I mean, of course, we were destroying them, but I want to see my team I want to see how well they can do offensively, because I've been like the 2 seasons, it's been pretty anemic in terms of scoring, except for first season. I think it was actually decent. Like Shane Long had 20 goals, which is pretty important. You want to have your attack force essentially score goals. If they don't score, you're obviously gonna have problems, like what I did last season. It's just horrendous. We always took so many draws because we were either unable to score one more goal or we just didn't score at all, which is pretty disgraceful as well. Whether the the debate between calling up an academy player to play as striker is a big decision, that's for sure, because Southampton doesn't have any good academy players at the striker position, so I was pretty screwed there. Yeah, so at that point I can't do anything about that. So like first year I did call in Kane. I did get him from Tottenham for a big chunk of money, and he performed well last season. Near the end, he was scoring goals, assists, all that. I think he had a lot more assists. I'm not sure. I think in the end he did all right. He didn't have too many assists or too many goals. But yeah, I saw the light finally for Kane. His potential is almost like fully realized. He couldn't get the 5th star, unfortunately, because that was that was possible potential you could eke out, and I failed, obviously. So I couldn't eke out that last star of potential. So yeah, his max potential now is only 4 stars. He's currently, I think, 3 stars or 2 stars. I don't remember. But yeah, he's evolved into a decent player. He's grown very well, and I got nothing against that. What happened here? Oh, it ended here. And then it gave my team a quick pep talk, yeah. So hopefully this season it's going to be decent. Yeah, so Gallagher had like 3 goals and 3 assists, so that's really good. Yeah, I want to see my team actually perform well, because our expectations is the Euro Cup this season. We want to qualify for that. So we're aiming for at least 6th place. Ideally, I want to get up as high as possible. I want to at least compete for 1st. Of course, I probably won't win it. I mean, obviously, I won't win it, because like the Premier League teams, they've been like throwing a whole bunch of money and signing a whole bunch of players. Yeah, but besides that, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're new. 2 links below, Facebook and Twitter. Check that out. You always get updates. Thanks for watching, guys. We won 6-0. And of course, that's an exaggerated scoreline. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all next time.